Damian, it has been a pretty blustery day across North Texas, to say the least. What do we need to do tonight? Do we need to bring in the patio furniture? Is it going to get worse, better? What's happening?
If you still have patio furniture, yes, you definitely got to tie it down or it's going to be relocated here as we head into tonight. But as you saw with Johnny's live shot there, earlier this afternoon, it was very windy and those winds really kicked up, caused a lot of problems here across the region. We've had power outages, we've had trees down, all kinds of things have happened here over the past couple of hours because of those strong winds, including some blowing dust here continuing across North Texas, which caused that big pile up there on 287. So we're still going to be watching out for some strong winds even as we head into tonight. Cloud coverage is working its way back into the forecast as well, so not quite as clear as what I was tracking earlier. And we still have that line of severe storms with a tornado warning right now in effect for Lake Charles. Highly populated area right there. Definitely need to take your tornado precautions as this storm is moving in. But the cold front still bringing that high wind warning that just expired there up to the northeast. But we still have, if you're in one of these counties right here highlighted in this orangish yellow color, yeah, high wind advisory continues here as we head into tonight. Live winds about 10, 15 gusting up in some cases 30 miles an hour up in Gainesville. But whenever you look at the live wind gust, we have winds still gusting over 40 miles an hour, 45 mile an hour wind gust there in Gainesville, 44 mile an hour wind gust in Denton. Now, as far as the strongest winds that we've seen today, we've seen widespread 50 mile an hour straight line wind gusts, including a 54 mile an hour straight line wind gust in Dallas. Now, as we head into tonight, you can already start to see the impacts of that cold front, mid 40s already for temperatures. And as we head into tonight, a freeze warning is in effect for a majority of North Texas because of that cold front. But how cold is it going to get? We're going to see lows sub-freezing across our northern counties. That's the air temperature. When you factor in the winds, this is what it's actually going to feel like as you're heading out the door tomorrow morning. And you can see wind chills well below freezing, with some wind chills across the Red River in the teens as the sun comes up here for your early Wednesday morning, or for your early Monday morning. Wish it was Wednesday, right? So here's the forecast for tomorrow. A cold start, clear start, and then highs barely getting into the 50s. The temperatures we have right now are pretty much going to be our highs here for tomorrow afternoon. So definitely going to be a chilly afternoon with temperatures that mix of 40s and 50s. So we're going to be watching this very carefully, because the good news is I am tracking a little bit of a rebounding forecast here as we go forward. So let's go ahead and get into the latest here with that updated forecast here with your 7-day. And yeah, take a look at this. It will be a cold start for both Monday and Tuesday, which is why we have a first alert weather day there for Monday. Lows hovering right around freezing. But for St. Patrick's Day, that's when the temperatures start to rebound. St. Patrick's Day looks pretty nice. Sunny skies, highs in the 60s. But then look at this warm up. Spring officially begins on Friday, and wouldn't you know, we're tracking record-breaking temperatures, and those 90s you see on the map, those are going to last even as we head into the weekend. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.